and I couldn't find my way. You were whispering your promise, you were lifting up my faith. Every fear that tried to bind me lost its power in your light. You were steady in the silence, you were holding me through night. Faithful through every season, you never change, you never move. God of my strength and freedom, my heart is resting here in you. From winter's chill to summer's glow, your love has carried me this far. Faithful through every season, forever you will be my God. When the road became uncertain and the days fell long and dry, still your mercy ran beside me, still your hope was keeping life. In the moments I felt broken, you were building me again. Through the valley of surrender, you were closer than my breath. Faithful through every season, you never change, you never move. God of my strength and freedom, my heart is resting here in you. From winter's chill to summer's glow, your love has carried me this far. Faithful through every season, forever you will be my God. Every tear became a river that would lead me to your grace. Every battle formed a story of your goodness on display. You were faithful in the waiting, you were kind in every test. Every day your hand reminded, I am loved and I am blessed. Faithful through every season, you never change, you never move. God of my strength and freedom, my heart is resting here in you. From winter's chill to summer's glow, your love has carried me this far. Faithful through every season, forever you will be my God. Will be my God. Now I stand in deeper wonder as I look back on the year. Every moment marked by mercy, every triumph shaped by prayer. And I know the path before me will be held within your hand. For the God who walked behind me is the God who leads again. Faithful through every season, you never change, you never move. God of my strength and freedom, my heart is resting here in you. From winter's chill to summer's glow, your love has carried me this far. Faithful through every season, forever you will be my God. Will be my God. When the night felt cold around me and the path was hard to see, you were standing right beside me, speaking courage into me. Every step I feared was broken, you restored with gentle grace. In the quiet of my doubting, you were guiding me by faith. You led me all the way, Jesus, through every storm, through every day. You held my heart so close, you never let me stray. when the questions grew like mountains, and my strength was wearing thin. Still your promise whispered softly, child, just lean and trust again. Though the road was filled with shadows, you turned darkness into dawn. Every fear that tried to crush me found your presence stronger than. You led me all the way, Jesus, through every storm, through every day. You held my heart so close, you never let me stray. From the first light to the last breath, your mercy didn't fade. Oh Jesus, I can say you led me all the way. Looking back, I see your footprints in the places I felt lost. Every moment you were carrying what I couldn't bear the cost. In the sorrow, in the waiting, you were patient, kind and true. And my heart is filled with wonder at the things you brought me through. You led me all the way, Jesus, through every storm, through every day. You held my heart so close, you never let me stray. From the first light to the last breath, your mercy didn't fade. Oh Jesus, I can say you led me all the way. Now I stand in deeper freedom, seeing how you shaped my year. Every trial became a triumph, every whisper calmed my fear. And I know the days before me will be marked with love again. For the shepherd who has led me is the one who always stands. You led me all the way, Jesus, through every storm, through every day. You held my heart so close, you never let me stray. From the first light to the last breath, your mercy didn't fade. Oh Jesus, I can say you led me all the way. From the first step in the morning to the last breath of the night, you have been my faithful compass, you have been my guiding light. When the road was steep with trials, when the climb felt far too high, still your presence kept me moving, still your love was by my side. God, on my journey, every mile you carried me, through the valleys, through the breakthrough, you were everything I need. God, on my journey, all my praise will rise to you. For the battles and the blessings, you have always seen me through. In the moments filled with silence, when I wondered if you'd speak, your soft whisper broke the darkness, pulling courage from the weak. You were writing truth within me, you were shaping every day, and the fears that once had bound me lost their power on the way. God, on my journey, every mile you carried me, through the valleys, through the breakthrough, with mercy. As I look back on the year, every moment marked with kindness, every victory born from prayer. And I see your steady footprints in the places I felt weak. You were lifting me to higher when I dropped down to my knees. God of my journey, every mile you carried me, through the valleys, through the breakthrough, you were everything I need. God of my journey, all my praise will rise to you, for the battles and the blessings you have always seen me through. As I walk into tomorrow, I will trust the path you blaze, for the one who shaped my footsteps never fails to pour out grace. Lead me onward, God of mercy, let my life reflect your name, for the journey you have given is a story of your faith. God of my journey, every mile you carried me, through the valleys, through the breakthrough, you were everything I need. God of my journey, oh my praise will rise to you, for the battles and the blessings you have always seen me through. Every step I took in shadows, every path I didn't know, you were placing stones before me, you were guiding where to go. When I questioned all the timing, when the waiting felt so long, still your hand was writing purpose, still your heart was making song. Steps ordered by your hand, I walk in what you planned. Through the mountains, through the valleys, still you hold me where I stand. Steps ordered by your hand, my future rests in you. Every step, every breath, you will always lead me through. When the doors I prayed for closed up and the road turned unexpectedly, you were working in the silence, growing deeper trust in me. Every detour held your wisdom, every pause you used for good, for the shepherd who goes before me leads exactly where he should. Steps ordered by your hand, I walk in what you planned. Through the mountains, through the valleys, still you hold me where I stand. Steps ordered by your hand, my future rests in you. Every step, every breath, you will always lead me through. In the winds of fear and changes, you were steady, strong and sure. When the storms tried overwhelming, you remained my refuge pure. Looking back, I see your footprints in the places I felt lost. Every step was marked with mercy, every trial met with the cross. Steps ordered by your hand, I walk in what you planned. Through the mountains, through the valleys, still you hold me where I stand. Steps ordered by your hand, my future rests in you. Every step, every breath, you will always stand with grateful reverence for the year you've carried me. Every season held your presence, every moment held your peace. And I know the road before me will be guided by your grace, for the God who shaped my footsteps will continue leading faith. Steps ordered by your hand, I walk in what you planned. Through the mountains, through the valleys, still you hold me where I stand. Steps ordered by your hand, my future rests in you. Every step, every breath, you will always lead me through. Lead through. Looking back at all the moments where your mercy carried me, I can see your gentle footprints in the places I felt weak. Every tear became a river, flowing straight into your grace. Every battle formed a story of your kindness in this place. Looking back at your goodness, every moment shines with love. You were faithful, you were present, God who never gave me up. Looking back at your goodness, all my praise will rise again. You were with me through the fire, you were nearer than a friend. When the nights were filled with questions, when the days felt long and dry, still your peace would flood the silence, lifting burdens from my mind. You were close in every heartbreak, you were strong when I was weak, and the grace I didn't notice now is glowing at my feet. Looking back at your goodness, every moment shines with love. You were faithful, you were present, God who never gave me up. Looking back at your goodness, all my praise will rise again. You were with me through the fire, you were nearer than a friend. Now the year is filled with stories of the things you brought me through, and I stand in deeper wonder at the love that shaped my view. Every fear became a lesson, every setback grew my trust. You were working in the shadows, turning ashes into love. Looking back at your goodness, every moment shines with love. You were faithful, you were present, God who never gave me up. Looking back at your goodness, all my praise will rise again. You were with me through the fire, you were nearer than a friend. I will walk with lifted eyes, for the God who walked behind me will be God who still provides. Let my heart be filled with worship, let my life be marked by praise, for the goodness you have shown me will be sung for all my days. Looking back at your goodness, every moment shines with love. You were faithful, you were present, God who never gave me up. Looking back at your goodness, all my praise will rise again. You were with me through the fire, you were nearer than a friend. When my strength was nearly empty and the night refused to break, you were lifting every burden. I was never meant to take. In the weight of all my struggles, when I couldn't stand on truth, you became my firm foundation. Jesus, you carried me through. You carried me through the fire, you carried me through the storm. When my heart was barely breathing, you were steady, you were strong. Through the valley, through the trial, I was never left alone. Jesus, you carried me through. I am held by you alone. When the road was filled with questions and my faith was feeling small, still your love stood undefeated. Still you heard my faintest call. Every tear I cried in secret fell into your open hands. You were closer than my weakness, you were greater than I am. You carried me through the fire, you carried me through the storm. When my heart was barely breathing, you were steady, you were strong. Through the valley, through the trial, I was never left alone. Jesus, you carried me through. I am held by you alone. Looking back, I see the moments I was sure that I would fall, yet your grace was always stronger, breaking every rising wall. You were faithful in the waiting, you were kind in every test. In the place I felt defeated, you were giving me your rest. You carried me through the fire, you carried me through the storm. When my heart was barely breathing, you were steady, you were strong. Through the valley, through the trial, I was never left alone. Jesus, song is filled with gratitude for the year you brought me through. Every scar a testimony of your mercy breaking through. And I'll trust you with tomorrow, for I know what you can do. The same God who carried me then will still carry me through. You carried me through the fire, you carried me through the storm. When my heart was barely breathing, you were steady, you were strong. Through the valley, through the trial, I was never left alone. Jesus, you carried me through. I am held by you alone. In the moments I was lifted high, in the times I hit the ground, you were there in every season. You were steady all around. When the joy felt overwhelming, or the sorrow filled my days, you remain my constant anchor. You remain my song of praise. In every rise and fall, you were faithful through it all. When I stood and when I stumbled, still you heard my helpless call. In the triumph, in the pain, your love never changed at all. Jesus, you were with me in every rise and fall. When my confidence was shaken and my strength began to fade, still your voice spoke life within me. Still you call me by my name. Every victory I celebrate was a gift I didn't earn. Every loss became a lesson where your mercy made me learn. In every rise and fall, you were faithful through it all. When I stood and when I stumbled, still you heard my helpless call. In the triumph, in the pain, your love never changed at all. Jesus, you were with me in every rise and fall. Looking back, I see your goodness written through the highs and lows. Every chapter tells the story of a God who always knows. You were shaping my surrender. You were growing deeper trust. In the moments I felt broken, you were rebuilding from the dust. In every rise and fall, you were faithful through it all. When I stood and when I stumbled, still you heard my helpless call. In the triumph, in the pain, your love never changed at all. Jesus, you were with me in every rise and fall. As I walk into the future, I will rest in what I've seen. For the God who walked beside me is the same eternally. Let my life reflect your mercy. Let my praise forever call. You are God in every season. You are Lord of every fall. In every rise and fall, you were faithful through it all. When I stood and when I stumbled, still you heard my helpless when the way ahead was hidden, and the night felt far too long. You were lighting every footstep, you were leading me along. In the darkness of my doubts, Lord, still your truth began to shine. Every promise was a lantern, marking hope along the line. Your light on my path, your truth in my heart. You've guided my steps from the very start. Through shadows and fear, your presence was clear. Your light on my path has led me right here. When I wandered through confusion and the answers wouldn't come, still your word remained a beacon, pointing me toward home. You were patient in my questions, you were gentle in my need. Every time I chose to trust you, you were setting my heart free. Your light on my path, your truth in my heart. You've guided my steps from the very start. Through shadows and fear, your presence was clear. Your light on my path has led me right here. Looking back, I see the places where I never walked alone. Even when I couldn't feel you, still your light was leading on. Every moment held your wisdom, every turn revealed your grace. For the God who walks beside me never leaves a step misplaced. Your light on my path, your truth in my heart. You've guided my steps from the very start. Through shadows and fear, your presence was clear. Your light on my path has led me right here. Now I step into tomorrow with my eyes fixed on your way. For the light that led me yesterday was to shine on me today. I will follow where you lead me, I will trust you with my life. For your light has never failed me, even in the darkest night. Your light on my path, your truth in my heart. You've guided my steps from the very start. Through shadows and fear, your presence was clear. Your light on my path has led me right here. grace I stand today. Every breath has been a gift, Lord. Every step has been your grace. When I fell beneath the pressure of the weight I couldn't bear, you were reaching through my weakness, showing love beyond compare. Never without your grace, never beyond your reach. You were close in every moment. You were teaching me to believe. Through the broken, through the strong, your mercy wrote my song. I was never without your grace, never on my own. In the times I felt unworthy of the blessings in my life, still your kindness kept pursuing, cutting through my doubt and strife. You didn't count my failures, you erased them with the cross. Every wound became a witness to the love I never lost. Never without your grace, never beyond your reach. You were close in every moment. You were teaching me to believe. Through the broken, through the strong, your mercy wrote my song. I was never without your grace, never on my own. Looking back, I see the patterns of a God who never failed. Every season marked with purpose, every promise never frail. Even when I couldn't see it, even when I lost my way, still your grace was there before me. Still it met me every day. Never without your grace, never beyond your reach. You were close in every moment. You were teaching me to believe. Through the broken, through the strong, your mercy wrote my song. I was never without your grace, never on my own. As I step into the future, remember all the turns, Lord. I remember every mile. Some were paved with joy and laughter, some were marked by tears a while. Yet through every unexpected bend, through every mountain view, there was purpose in the journey, on the road you walked me through. On the road you walked me through, I saw your love so true. In the waiting, in the wilderness, still you carried me through. Every step, every scar shows me just how faithful you are. On the road you walked me through, I found my hope in you. When I questioned all the time and the answers didn't come, still you stayed right beside me till the work in me was done. Every closed door led to mercy, every loss refined my view. You were shaping who I'm becoming. On the road you walked me through. On the road you walked me through, I saw your love so true. In the waiting, in the wilderness, still you carried me through. Every step, every scar shows me just how faithful you are. On the road you walked me through, I found my hope in you. Looking back, I see the goodness that was hidden at the time. Every struggle held a blessing, every sorrow formed a sign. You were teaching me to trust you when I couldn't see ahead. You were always walking with me, every word you ever said. On the road you walked me through, I saw your love so true. In the waiting, in the wilderness, still you carried me through. Every step, every scar shows me just how faithful you are. On the road you walked me through, I found my hope in you. Now I stand with lifted hands, Lord, thankful for the path behind, for the road that once felt broken now reflects your perfect time. And I know the path before me will be guided just the same, for the God who walked me through it will forever lead my way. On the road you walked me through, I saw your love so true. In the waiting, in the wilderness, still you carried me through. Every step, every scar shows me just how faithful you are. On the road you walked me through, I found my hope. I found my hope in you. You walked me through. I found my hope in you. January found me waiting, still unsure of what would come. But your mercy met me early, like the rising of the sun. Every day you gave me grace, Lord, fresh and new with every breath. You were writing hope within me, from the first step to the rest. Mercies in every month, faithful through the year. In the joy and in the waiting, you were always near. Day by day your love was enough, never once did you depart. Mercies in every month, written written on my heart. Through the middle of the seasons, when the days felt long and worn, still your kindness kept unfolding like the light of every morn. In the heat of all the battles, in the calm between the fights, you were constant, you were present, you were strength in every night. Mercies in every month, faithful through the year. In the joy and in the waiting, you were always near. Day by day your love was enough, never once did you depart. Mercies in every month, written on my heart. Looking back I see the pattern of a God who never fails. Every moment marked by goodness, every promise that prevails. When I couldn't see tomorrow, still you held me in today. Every chapter tells the story of your mercy on display. Mercies in every month, faithful through the year. In the joy and in the waiting, you were always near. Day by day your love was enough, never once did you depart. Mercies in every month, written on my heart. As the year draws to its ending, I will lift my voice in praise for the mercies that have carried me through all my nights and days. And I'll trust you for tomorrow, for I know what you have done. You are faithful and forever, just as faithful as you've been. Mercies in every month, faithful through the year. In the joy and in the waiting, you were always near. Day by day your love was enough, never once did you depart. Mercies in every month, written on my heart. When the winds began to rise and the waves crashed over me, I could barely see the shoreline, I could hardly breathe. But your voice cut through the thunder, spoke my name and called me home. In the chaos and the shaking, I was never on my own. You held me in the storm, you never let me go. When my faith was barely standing, you were stronger than I know. Through the lightning and the night, you became my shelter warm. Jesus, I am standing here because you held me in the storm. Every tear I cried in secret, you collected in your hands. You were closer than the trouble, you were greater than my past. You held me in the storm, you never let me go. When my faith was barely standing, you were stronger than I know. Through the lightning and the night, Looking back, I see your footprints in the places I felt lost. Every wave that tried to break me met the power of the cross. You were calm within the chaos. You were peace within the fight. You were hope when I was drowning. You were dawn after the night. You held me in the storm. You never let me go. When my faith was barely standing, you were stronger than I know. Through the lightning and the night, you became my shelter warm. Jesus, I am standing here because you held me in the storm. Now my heart is filled with praise, Lord, for the strength you gave to me. Every storm became a story of your love and victory. And I know when storms come again, I will trust you all the more. For the God who held me then will still hold me evermore. You held me in the storm. You never let me go. When my faith was barely standing, you were stronger than I know. Through the lightning and the night, you became my shelter warm. Jesus, I am standing here because you held me in the storm. Thank you for the mountain moments when my faith was lifted high, when the view revealed your glory, stretching farther than the sky. Thank you for the strength you gave me in the victories I claimed. Every blessing, every breakthrough pointed back to your great name. Thank you for the mountains and valleys, for the joy and for the pain, in the highs and in the lowest lows. Your love remained the same. You were God on every journey. You were faithful through it all. Thank you for the mountains. Thank you for the valleys where I learned to call. Thank you for the valley seasons when the light was hard to find, when the road felt long and lonely and the answers stayed behind. Still you walk beside me gently, teaching trust with every step. In the place I felt forgotten, you were closer than my breath. Thank you for the mountains and valleys, for the joy and for the pain, in the highs and in the lowest lows. Your love remained the same. You were God on every journey. You were faithful through it all. Thank you for the mountains. Thank you for the valleys where I learned to call. Looking back, I see the purpose in the seasons I would choose. Every valley grew my dependence. Every mountain showed the truth. You were shaping deeper worship. You were forming stronger faith. Both the heights and all the depths, Lord, were the canvas of your grace. Thank you for the mountains and valleys, for the joy and for the pain, in the highs and in the lowest lows. Your love remained the same. You were God on every journey. You were faithful through it all. Thank you for the mountains. Thank you for the valleys where I learned to call. And now I lift my hands in gratitude for the road you let me see. Every season brought me closer to the heart of who you'll be. And I'll praise you in forever for the ways you carried me. Thank you for the valleys, Lord, that taught my heart to believe. Thank you for the mountains and valleys, for the joy and for the pain, in the highs and in the lowest lows. Your love remained the same. You were God on every journey. You were faithful through it all. Thank you for the mountains. Thank you for the valleys where I learned to call. In the quiet of the morning, when my heart was undecided, you spoke softly through the stillness. Every doubt slowly subsided. Not in thunder, not in shouting, but in peace I couldn't miss. You were leading me with kindness. I was guided by your whisper. Guided by your whisper, led by perfect love. Every step I take in trust is covered from above. When the way is unclear, still your voice draws near. I will follow where you lead me, guided by your whisper. My thoughts were running wild, still you called me back to stillness. Spoke to me like to a child. Every word was full of mercy. Every breath restored my peace. You were teaching me to listen, teaching me to simply believe. Guided by your whisper, led by perfect love. Every step I take in trust is covered from above. When the way is unclear, still your voice draws near. I will follow where you lead me, guided by your whisper. Looking back, I see the moments where obedience shaped my way. Every time I chose to trust you, you were faithful as you say. Not a step was ever wasted, not a tear fell unseen. You were always gently leading where my eyes could never see. Guided by your whisper, led by perfect love. Every step I take in trust is covered from above. When the way is unclear, still your voice draws near. I will follow where you lead me, guided by your whisper. As I walk into tomorrow, I will listen more and fear less. For the God who speaks in stillness is the God who knows me best. Let my heart remain attentive, let my life reflect your truth. For my steps are safest always when I'm guided by you. Guided by your whisper, led by perfect love. Every step I take in trust is covered from above. When the way is unclear, still your voice draws near. I will follow where you lead me, guided by your whisper. When the year began with questions and the answers felt delayed, still your promise stood unshaken, still your word remained the same. Though my circumstances shifted and the seasons rearranged, one truth echoed through the changes: Lord, your faithfulness remains. Your faithfulness remains through every joy and pain. When the ground beneath me trembled, you were steady, you were safe. Time may pass and things may change, but your mercy never fades. Yesterday, today, forever, your faithfulness remains. When my strength began to falter and my hope was running thin, still your grace kept flowing freely, meeting me where I had been. Every failure met with mercy, every doubt was met with truth. You were proving once again, Lord, I could always trust in you. Your faithfulness remains through every joy and pain. When the ground beneath me trembled, you were steady, you were safe. Time may pass and things may change, but your mercy never fades. Yesterday, today, forever, your faithfulness remains. Looking back, I see your goodness threaded through the highs and lows. Even when I couldn't feel you, still your love was in control. Every promise you have spoken stands unbroken, firm and true. All my confidence is anchored in the faithfulness of you. Your faithfulness remains through every joy and pain. When the ground beneath me trembled, you were steady, you were safe. Time may pass and things may change, but your mercy never fades. Yesterday, today, forever, your faithfulness remains. As I lift my hands in worship at the closing of this year, I will sing of all the ways, Lord, you have proven yourself near. And I'll trust you for tomorrow, for the future bears your name. The same God who was with me will remain the same. Your faithfulness remains through every joy and pain. When the ground beneath me trembled, you were steady, you were safe. Time may pass and things may change, but your mercy never fades. Yesterday, today, forever, your faithfulness remains. From the first breath of the morning to the last prayer of the night, you were present in the waiting, you were guiding every fight. When the future felt uncertain and I couldn't see ahead, still your hand was gently holding every step my heart would tread. From start to finish, you were there in every moment, every prayer. Through the joy and through the pain, your love was always near. From the first tear to the final praise, you never left me anywhere. Jesus, through it all, I back, I see your fingerprints on every page and line. Every ending led to purpose, every loss became divine. You were faithful in the process, you were kind in every test. Through the waiting and the growing, you were giving me your best. From start to finish, you were there. In every moment, every prayer, through the joy and through the pain, your love was always near. From the first tear to the final praise, you never left me anywhere. Jesus, through it all, I know, from start to finish, you were there. As I walk into tomorrow with my heart awake and aware, I will trust the God who's proven He is always, always there. For the story you are writing is still held within your care. I will praise you now and always. From start to finish, you were there. From start to finish, you were there. In every moment, every prayer, through the joy and through the pain, your love was always near. From the first tear to the final praise, you never left me anywhere. Jesus, through it all, I know, from start to finish, you were there. When the way ahead felt narrow and the cost seemed far too high, still your voice was gently calling, drawing me to trust your light. Every step required surrender, every choice a deeper yes. I laid down my expectations for the promise of your best. Where you lead, I'll follow. Where you call, you're the only way I know. Through the valleys, through the unknown, my heart is set on you. Jesus, where you lead, I follow. I belong to you. Comfort stayed behind, still your peace went on before me, guarding both my heart and mind. You were faithful in the unknown, you were present in the fear. Every step I took in obedience proved that you were near. Where you lead, I'll follow. Where you call, I'll go. I will trust you with my future. You're the only way I know. Through the valleys, through the unknown, my heart is set on you. Jesus, where you lead, I follow. I belong to you. Looking back, I see the freedom found in laying down my will. Every time I chose to trust you, you were working deeper still. You replaced my fear with courage, you exchanged my doubt for peace. Every yes I gave you, Jesus, led me closer to believe. Where you lead, I'll follow. Where you call, I'll go. I will trust you with my future. You're the only way I know. Through the valleys, through the unknown, my heart is set on you. step into tomorrow, I won't fear what I can't see. For the God who walks before me knows the end from history. Let my life be marked by trust, Lord. Let my faith be bold and true. Every day my prayer resounding, I will follow you. Where you lead, I'll follow. Where you call, I'll go. I will trust you with my future. You're the only way I know. Through the valleys, through the unknown, my heart is set on you. Jesus, where you lead, I follow. I belong to you. You were God in winter waiting, when the ground fell hard and bare. You were teaching me to trust you, even when I couldn't see you there. Then you spoke new life in springtime. Hope began to rise again. Every season told the story of a God who never ends. God of the turning seasons, faithful through them all. You are Lord of every moment. You never let me fall. From the cold to warmth, returning from the night into the day. God of the turning seasons, you remain the same. You were God in summer sunlight, when the joy was overflowing, in the blessings and the victories. You are still the one I'm knowing. When the leaves began to fall again, and the days grew short and still, you were teaching me surrender. You were shaping deeper will. God of the turning seasons, faithful through them all. You are Lord of every moment. You never let me fall. From the cold to warmth, returning from the night into the day. God of the turning seasons. God of the turning seasons. Looking back, I see the beauty in the changes I once feared. Every season had a purpose. Every moment you were near. You were growing roots and waiting. You were pruning me in love. All the seasons work together under wisdom from above. God of the turning seasons, faithful through them all. You are Lord of every moment. You never let me fall. From the cold to warmth, returning from the night into the day. God of the turning seasons. As I walk into new seasons, I will trust the hand I know. For the God who shaped my yesterday still decides tomorrow's road. Let my life reflect the beauty of a faith that truly sees you are God in every season, and you're still God over me. God of the turning season, faithful through them all. You are Lord of every moment. You never let me fall from the cold to warmth, returning from the night into the day. God of the turning seasons, God of the turning seasons. There were days I walked in sunlight. Joy was easy, praise was strong. There were nights I walked in shadows, wondering where I belonged. Yet in both the bright and broken, you were never far away. You were constant through the contrast. You were faithful every day. Through the shadows and the sunlight, you were leading me along. In the silence and the singing, you remained my strength and song. When my vision failed to see it, still your love was shining true. Through the shadows and the sunlight, I was never without you. When the weight of doubt surrounded, my hope felt paper thin, still your truth cut through the darkness, calling life back in again. You were light when nights grew heavy. You were shade in blazing days. Every step revealed your mercy. Every breath reflected grace. Through the shadows and the sunlight, you were leading me along. In the silence and the singing, you remained my strength and song. When my vision failed to see it, still your love was shining true. Through the shadows and the sunlight, I was never without you. Looking back, I see the balance of the joy and of the pain. Both were tools within your hands, Lord. Both revealed your holy name. You were forming deeper worship. You were teaching me to trust in the light and in the darkness. You were faithful, you were just. Through the shadows and the sunlight, you were leading me along. In the silence and the singing, you remained my strength and song. When my vision failed to see it, still your love was shining true. Through the shadows and the sunlight, I was never without you. As I face the days before me, I will walk without my fear. For the God who met me yesterday will be God who meets me here. Let my life declare the testimony of the love that pulled me through. Through the shadows and the the sunlight. I will walk with you through the shadows and the sunlight. You were leading me along in the silence and the singing. You remain my strength and song. When my vision failed to see it, still your love was shining true. Through the shadows and the sunlight, I was never without you. When the ground beneath me trembled and the path felt unsure, you were steady as a promise. You were faithful, you were sure. Though the edge was getting closer and my fear began to rise, still your hand was firmly holding every step before my eyes. You never let my foot slip. You never let me fall. When my strength was nearly empty, you were greater than it all. Through the narrow, through the steep, you were watching over me. God, you never let my foot slip. You are my security. When temptation pulled against me and the way was hard to choose, still your truth stood like a boundary I could never afford to lose. You were guarding every movement, you were guiding every turn. In the moments I felt weakest, you were teaching me to learn. You never let my foot slip. You never let me fall. When my strength was nearly empty, you were greater than it all. Through the narrow, through the steep, you were watching over me. God, you never let my foot slip. You are my security. Looking back, I see the dangers I was spared but never knew. Every unseen risk you whispered of a love that carried through. You were faithful in the details, you were present in the fight. Even when I couldn't see you, still you watched me day and night. You never let my foot slip. You never let me fall. When my strength was nearly empty, you were greater than it all. Through the narrow, through the steep, you were watching over me. God, you never let my foot slip. You are my security. Now I walk with deeper confidence in the God who guards my way. For the one who kept me standing will still lead me day by day. Let my life reflect my gratitude for the faithfulness I've seen. You are my unshaken refuge, my defender, my redeemed. You never let my foot slip. You never let me fall. When my strength was nearly empty, you were greater than it all. Through the narrow, through the steep, you were watching over me. God, you never let my foot slip. You are my security. back across the year now, I can see your steady hand. In the moments I was doubtful, still you held me firmly stand. Every place I felt abandoned was a place you carried me. Even when my eyes were blinded, your love was all around me. Looking back, I see your love written through my story. In the broken and the beautiful, you revealed your glory. Every step, every scar shows me who you truly are. Looking back, I see your love, faithful from the start. When the nights were filled with questions and my prayers felt incomplete, still your mercy kept unfolding right beneath my weary feet. You were patient in the process, you were gentle in my fear. Every tear became a testimony that you had always been near. Looking back, I see your love written through my story. In the broken and the beautiful, you revealed your glory. Every step, every scar shows me who you truly are. Looking back, I see your love, faithful from the start. Looking back, I see the pattern of a God who never fails. Every chapter holds your goodness, every promise still prevails. Even when I couldn't feel you, still your presence led my way. You were loving me in silence just as much as when you spoke my name. Looking back, I see your love written through my story. In the broken and the beautiful, you revealed your glory. Every step, every scar shows me who you truly are. Looking back, I see your love, faithful from the start. Now I step into tomorrow with my heart awake and sure. For the love that walked behind me is the love that goes before. I will praise you for the journey and the road that shaped my trust. Looking back, I see your love and I will always trust. Looking back, I see your love written through my story. In the broken and the beautiful, you revealed your glory. Every step, every scar shows me who you truly are. Looking back, I see your love, faithful from the start. From the moment that you found me to the place I stand today, every breath has been sustained by your grace that never fades. When my strength was insufficient and my hope was wearing thin, still your mercy kept on rising, meeting me right where I've been. Grace that never faded, love that never changed. Even in my weakest moments, you remain the same. my own worthiness, and the past tried pulling me. Still you spoke my name with kindness, called me who I'm meant to be. Not a failure you remember, not a sin you counted long. Every mercy pointed forward to the place where I belong. Grace that never faded, love that never changed. Even in my weakest moments, you remain the same. Through the trials, through the fire, you were always enough. I was held by grace unfailing, I was carried by your love, by your love. Looking back, I see the covering that surrounded all my days. Even when I couldn't feel it, still I walked in perfect grace. Every fall meant resurrection, every loss meant hope anew. Grace was never in short supply, it was always leading through. Grace that never faded, love that never changed. Even in my weakest moments, you remain the same. Through the trials, through the fire, you were always enough. I was held by grace unfailing, I was carried by your love. As I lift my hands in worship for the year that's passed me by, I will stand in full assurance of your grace until I die. Let my life reflect the mercy that has shaped me, healed me, saved. All my praise belongs to Jesus, for his grace will never fade. Grace that never faded, love that never changed. Even in my weakest moments, you remain the same. Through the trials, through the fire, you were always enough. I was held by grace unfailing, I was carried by your love, by your love. I thought I knew the ending at the start of all my plans, but you took the pen of mercy and rewrote it with your hand. Every chapter came with purpose, every page with hope and fear. Still you stayed the faithful author. Lord, you wrote my story this year. You wrote my story this year. Every chapter tells redemption. Every promise still prevails. You were patient in the process. You were kind with every scene. Even when I felt unfinished, you were shaping what would be. You wrote my story this year. Every line, every tear, in the waiting and the breakthrough. You were always near when I couldn't see the ending. Still your heart was clear. Jesus, I believe it now. You wrote my story. Now I trust you with tomorrow and the chapters yet unknown. For the God who wrote my yesterday still controls what's yet to come. Let my life declare the glory of the author I revere. All my praise belongs to Jesus, you who wrote my story this year. You wrote my story this year. Every line, every tear, in the waiting and the breakthrough. You were always near when I couldn't see the ending. Still your heart was clear. Jesus, I believe it now. You wrote my story this year. When the world around me shifted and my thoughts were far from calm, still your presence was my anchor. Still your nearness kept me strong. In the chaos and the questions, you became my place of rest. Every breath restored my confidence that I was safe upon your chest. Steady in your presence, I find my peace again. When my heart is overwhelmed, you remind me who I am. No matter what surrounds me, your love will always stand. I am steady in your presence, held within your hands. When my prayers were filled with waiting and the answers felt delayed, still I learned to trust your timing and the wisdom of your ways. In the silence you were working, in the stillness you were near, teaching me that faith is resting even when the path's unclear. Steady in your presence, I find my peace again. When my heart is overwhelmed, you remind me who I am. No matter what surrounds me, your love will always stand. I am steady in your presence, held within your hands. Looking back, I see the shelter that surrounded all my days. Even when I felt unsteady, still I stood within your grace. You were constant, you were faithful, you were never far away. Every storm that tried to shake me only drove me to your name. Steady in your presence, I find my peace again. When my heart is overwhelmed, you remind me who I am. No matter what surrounds me, your love will always stand. I am steady in your presence. tomorrow, I will choose to stay right here. For there's nothing greater waiting than the presence of you near. Let my life remain surrendered to the place where truth is found. I am steady in your presence, on unshaken holy ground. Steady in your presence, I find my peace again. When my heart is overwhelmed, you remind me who I am. No matter what surrounds me, your love will always stand. I am steady in your presence, held within your hands. In the morning and the evening, through the silence and the praise, you have been the melody that carried on my days. When my voice could barely whisper, still your truth kept singing on. Even in the quiet moments, all year you've been my song. All year you've been my song, my strength, my joy, my hope. When the nights were long and heavy, you reminded me to cope through the highs and through the lows. Still my heart belongs, Jesus. Every step I've taken, all year you've been my song. When the rhythm felt uncertain and my faith was out of time, still your grace kept perfect tempo, pulling beauty from the line. Every chord was filled with mercy, every note was shaped by love. Even broken hallelujahs rose to heaven up above. All year you've been my song, my strength, my joy, my hope. When the nights were long and heavy, you reminded me to cope through the highs and through the lows. Still my heart belongs, Jesus. Every step I've taken, all year you've been my song. All year you've been my song. Oh yeah, you've been my song. Looking back, I hear the harmony of your faithfulness and grace. Every season added layers to the music of this faith. You were singing over battles, you were humming through my tears. Every moment held a rhythm that was carrying me. All year you've been my song, my strength, my joy, my hope. When the nights were long and heavy, you reminded me to cope through the highs and through the lows. Still my heart belongs, Jesus. Every step I've taken, all year you've been my song. Now I lift my voice in worship for the year that's passed me by. Let my life become a chorus that forever testifies. Every breath a celebration, every day a grateful song. All my praise belongs to Jesus. For all year he's been my song. All year you've been my song, my strength, my joy, my hope. When the nights were long and heavy, you reminded me to cope through the highs and through the lows. Still my heart belongs, Jesus. to the hope I once had known. Still your arms were wrapped around me, proving I was not alone. Every weakness met with mercy, every fear with perfect love. I was safe in every season, held by a faithful God. Held by a faithful God, never let go, never move. When my strength was nearly gone, still your promise pulled me through the fire, through the flood. Your love was always enough. I stand today because I'm held by a faithful God. When the road became uncertain and my plans began to fall, still your word remained my anchor, still your truth outshone it all. You were constant in the chaos, you were peace within the storm. Even when I felt unsteady, I was safe within your arms. Held by a faithful God, never let go, never move. When my strength was nearly gone, still your promise pulled me through the fire, through the flood. Your love was always enough. I stand today because I'm held by a faithful God. Looking back, I see the moments I was spared but never knew. Every unseen act of kindness was your hand pulling me through. You were guarding every footstep, you were guiding every choice. Even when I couldn't hear you, still I rested in your voice. Held by a faithful God, never let go, never moved. When my strength was nearly gone, still your promise pulled me through the fire, through the flood. Your love was always enough. I stand today because I'm held by a faithful God. Every breath, the declaration of your faithfulness to me. I will trust you with tomorrow, for I've seen what you have done. I am held in every moment by a faithful God. Held by a faithful God, never let go, never move. When my strength was nearly gone, still your promise pulled me through the fire, through the flood. Your love was always enough. I stand today because I'm held by a faithful God. When the morning brought new worries and the path fell far from clear, still your mercy met me early, chasing every trace of fear. Even when I couldn't see it, still you worked behind the way. Step by step you proved your promise. Lord, you made a way each day. You made a way each day when I didn't know the road. You supplied what I was lacking. You carried every load. In the waiting and the wondering, your faithfulness stayed. Jesus, I am standing here because you made a way. When the doors I prayed would open seemed to stay forever closed, still you led me through another path I never would have chose. Every detour held a purpose, every delay shaped my fate. Even when the pace was slower, you were still making a way. You made a way each day when I didn't know the road. You supplied what I was lacking. You carried every load. In the waiting and the wonder in your faithfulness stayed. Jesus, I am standing here because you made a way. Looking back, I see the miracles that once felt small and unseen. Daily bread and quiet strength were all part of your provision. Not a moment went uncovered, not a prayer was cast away. Grace was working in the ordinary. You were making a way. You made a way each day when I didn't know the road. You supplied what I was lacking. You carried every load. In the waiting and the wonder in your faithfulness stayed. Jesus, I am standing here because you made a way. As I walk into tomorrow, I will trust you just the same. For the God who met me daily will not change his faithful ways. Let my life reflect the testimony of a trust that firmly stays. You are God of every moment, and you make a way. You made a way each day when I didn't know the road. You supplied what I was lacking. You carried every load. In the waiting and the wonder in your faithfulness stayed. Jesus, I am standing here because you made a way. When the future felt uncertain and the answers were unclear, still your peace remained unshaken. Still your voice was calm and near. Though I walk without a roadmap and the path was not defined, you were never hesitating. You were sure when I was blind. But through the unknown, you were sure. Through my doubt, you stood secure. When I couldn't see tomorrow, still your promise would endure. Every step I didn't see, you already walked for me. Through the unknown, you were sure, and you carried me. And you carried me. When my questions piled like mountains and my faith felt small and frail, still your truth stood undefeated. Still your word could never fail. You were steady in my shaking. You were certain in my fear. Even when I stood uncertain, you were always crystal clear. Through the unknown, you were sure. Through my doubt, you stood secure. When I couldn't see tomorrow, still your promise would endure. Every step I didn't see, you already walked for me. I see the confidence that rested in your hands. Every unknown held within it a divinely written plan. You were faithful in the mystery. You were present all along. Even when I couldn't sing it, still you gave me faith-filled songs. Through the unknown, you were sure. Through my doubt, you stood secure. When I couldn't see tomorrow, still your promise would endure. Every step I didn't see, you already walked for me. Through the unknown, you were sure. And you carried me. Now I walk with deeper confidence in the God who knows the end. For the one who led me blindly is the one I will defend. Let my life declare the certainty of a hope that's strong and true. Through the unknown, you were faithful. Through it all, it was you. Through the unknown, you were sure. Through my doubt, you stood secure. When I couldn't see tomorrow, still your promise would endure. Every step I didn't see, you already walked for me. Through the unknown, you were sure. And you carried me. Thankful for the way you led me, even when I didn't know. Thankful for the gentle guidance on the roads I wouldn't choose to go. Every turn revealed your wisdom, every pause revealed your care. Looking back, I see the kindness in the places you were there. I'm thankful for your leading, for your hand upon my life. In the calm and in the chaos, you were faithful, you were kind. Every step, every season, you were showing me the way. Jesus, I am standing grateful, thankful for your leading. My heart was set on answers, and my plans were set in stone. Still you gently redirected toward the place where I had grown. You were patient in the waiting, you were clear when it was time. Every move you asked me to make proved your timing was divine. I'm thankful for your leading, for your hand upon my life. Showing me the way, Jesus, I am standing grateful, thankful for you leading. Looking back, I see the markers of a God who never strayed. Every mile was filled with mercy, every burden helped me pray. You were faithful in the details, you were present in the pain. Even when I didn't notice, still you led me just the same. Thankful for your leading, for your hand upon my life. In the calm and in the chaos, you were faithful, you were kind. Every step, every season, you were showing me the way. Jesus, I am standing grateful, thankful for you. As I walk into tomorrow with a heart that's learned to trust, I will follow without fear now, for your leading has been just. Let my life reflect the gratitude of a soul that's truly free. I will always give you thanks, Lord, for the way you lead me. I'm thankful for your leading, for your hand upon my life. In the calm and in the chaos, you were faithful, you were kind. Every step, every season, you were showing me the way. Jesus, I am standing grateful, thankful for your leading. When the future stood before me, like a road I couldn't see, still I knew I wasn't walking where you hadn't been with me. Every fear began to weaken at the truth I've come to know. You're the God who walks ahead of me, the God who goes before. You're the God who goes before me, clearing every way. When I step into tomorrow, I'm not walking unafraid. Every battle, every door, you've already gone before. I will trust you with my future. You're the God who goes before. When the weight of all decisions try to steal my peace away, still your promise stood like armor that I wore from day to day. You were working in the unseen, you were fighting wars I couldn't see. Every victory was certain because you had gone before me. You're the God who goes before me, clearing every way. When I step into tomorrow, I'm not walking unafraid. Every battle, every door, you've already gone before. I will trust you with my future. You're the God who goes before. Looking back, I see the evidence of a faith that's been secured. Every moment of provision was a promise reassured. You were faithful in the past, Lord. You are faithful now, I know. And the same God who walked behind me is the God who goes before. You're the God who goes before me, clearing every way. When I step into tomorrow, I'm not walking up As I lift my eyes to heaven and release what lies ahead, I will rest in full assurance of the words you've always said. My confidence is anchored in the truth forevermore. You are with me, you are for me. You're the God who goes before me, clearing every way. When I step into tomorrow, I'm not walking unafraid. Every battle, every door, you've already gone before. I will trust you with my future. You're the God who goes before. As I lift my eyes to heaven and release what lies ahead, I will rest in full assurance of the words you've always said.